with former Fox News producer Abby Grossberg. She is suing Tucker Carlson and other Fox executives for promoting a hostile and discriminatory work environment while she worked on Carlson's show. It was reported today that your lawyers, it's reported by Business Insider, that your lawyers still have plans to depose Tucker Carlson as part of that lawsuit. Let me share some of the evidence that might come up if that moves forward. So this is what you were just talking about, your errata sheet around the language. So this is what you said in describing how he described Sidney Powell. Let's see where it is. You said, quote, "It's a casual text message. This is often how people talk. It doesn't really offend me." Response to question, Ms. Grossberg, you understand that Mr. Tucker has used some truly awful language. What you corrected it to, quote, "It did offend me, but I had just started working there and did not want to antagonize the host I was working for, who was very powerful at the network, at which I hope to grow my career." Reason for her original answer, quote, "Impermissible coaching and coercion by Fox attorneys. Based on what I understood and took away from the deposition preparation sessions I had with Fox's legal team, which were coercive and intimidating, I felt that I had to do everything possible to avoid becoming the star witness for Dominion. And I was fearful to say anything that would make me seem disloyal to Tucker Carlson, or else I would be seriously jeopardizing my career at Fox News and would be subjected to worse terms and conditions of employment than offered to male employees as I understood it." Let me show the other side, the reward you get, right, for giving the original answers. This is from your complaint about Abby Day. The day after her deposition on September 14th, 2022, senior producer Alex McCaskill asked Ms. Grossberg about what she covered in her testimony. Ms. Grossberg revealed that Mr. Carlson's name had come up, but that she protected him. Mr. McCaskill said he was happy with the answer she had given and suggested they order the staff lunch to celebrate her defense of Carlson's misogynistic-laden texts that were shown to her. Later that day, an email was sent to the whole TCT team in recognition of, quote, Abby Day. Was it operationalized to lie in depositions to protect anchors like Tucker?
I only know what happened to me. And when I went into the office the next day, people were very curious. I told them Tucker had come up because I was asked if he did. I said I protected him, and they rewarded the staff with lunch.
Were you the only person who had an Abby Day, or were there others who had reported the same kind of performance, if you will, in their depots?
I was one of 3 people that I'm aware of that were deposed on the staff, and I was the only one that had the Abby Day.
When you look at what came out in the discovery process, and then you take just your slice, as you said, you only know what you experienced. Do you believe that, I mean, the judge doesn't believe that the discovery process was pure, was untainted, was uncoerced. I mean, how much do you think people were hiding?
I know from my experience that there were multiple recordings on my devices that never turned up, that Dominion says that they didn't have. I gave Fox my phones. I literally said, take everything.
Off the Otter app.
Yeah, off the Otter app. I told them I had the Otter app. It was their responsibility to go through everything. And the recordings that I ultimately found during my own investigation into my own case in January of this year uncovered tapes of Rudy Giuliani and Sidney Powell and Trump's team. I don't know why they didn't find that. I don't know if that was recklessness or if that was done purposefully, but I have to believe if it happened with me, it happened with other people too.